Alright, we're back. We're just heading up towards the train tracks now. Found a Guns and Bullets magazine or book in Raul's shack. Man, I keep missing those things. Every time we pass by something, I always like,
Hey.
yeah, we'll do it later. And it turns out there's always something important. Anyone else? Must be something. We're in danger. Oh, it's a Wendigo. Or Wendigo.
Still
Hey,
nothing.
come on back. I feel like the only way to use explosives in this game is with bats. Nice. Alright. Still in danger? Oh, hey, I killed your friend. Come back here. I'll reunite you. Come on. No, don't go looking at his body. Man, I kind of want to go find that EMP generator thing. Pretty fun. It's basically throwing fireballs at people. Alright. This is the way to go to Angel Park, but we don't have that mod installed. I like Angel Park. I wish there was quests for it. I saw someone playing it once, like an old video. And they were like using Project Nevada and they were on the spaceship. And I swore there was like a quest going on, like, because it was something about like destroy something on the spaceship. Like that popped up. I was like, dang, that's awesome. I'd love to play that. Because, like, I love The World of Pain, even though there's not that many quests in it, and there's no voice acting, the quality of the cells that are designed in The World of Pain are just so good. Whoa. Oh, shoot, I just saw that one. Wastelander. I was looking for notes. Alright. Y'all see any landmines? Oh boy.
Come on.
Did I just hear a missile shoot? .7mm Annihilator. Old note. Oh, I just remembered we were supposed to read a note we got from the Brotherhood of Steel guy. Mission code CB03, temporary password, the better part of valor. Summary, Paladins Hughes and Fairbanks, I need you two to head north to the nearby communications array and look for components mentioned in the briefing. The mutants there have been reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. The key to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of town toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings and then make a beeline for the gate. The boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. Also, I know there's an old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come back out of there to say it's safe. Well, I think it's pretty safe. Oh, Jesus. I think it's pretty safe. Immediately step on a landmine. Oh, man. I'm kind of curious what our reputation's gonna do for us, the boomers, because if you remember, from the end of Lonesome Road, we we nuked both sides, and it said we gained reputation with the boomers. So our current, yeah, it says we're accepted. I'm wondering what that'll do for us. Daniel's hat. Oh, nice. We already got his outfit. Oh yeah, and those, wait, did we read the old note? Year 2077, October 25. Warning system did not work on time, and we did not hit the fucking Vault 34. Old world is burning, but there are survivors everywhere, talking about soldiers who took everything from them. Can't find much food or ammunition, killed a bunch of idiots for a working car, got ourselves transport. So this was 25. October 30th, fucking army, this guy's got power armor and heavy weapons, started shooting us on sight. Cars blowed up from rocket launcher. A large part of the food and ammo was burned along with it. November 5th, I locked myself in a tunnel. I think to stay put here for a while. My friends did not seem to be able to make it. I got a small supply of food and ammunition, but my rifle jammed. It is necessary to find here any tools to fix it. November 12th. Heck, my skin is still burning from the radiation. The hair fell out a little bit, but I think I get better. Damn, I got massive headache. I'm gonna finish this log later. Okay. 12.7. Oh, nice. Scrap metal. Okay. And then the Annihilator. Just curious. 34, 420, 238, 19. Well, that's because it's damaged. What is this now? 28 and 345. And same mods. Okay. I think this is from that Kamen pack as well. So, let's see if we go along this ways. Oh, nope. Oh, they are shooting. Does this just lead onto the base? I'm curious. This is probably locked, right? Yeah. So they're still shooting at us, like the rockets, so I'm guessing accepted doesn't really do much for you.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Simple enough. Run, hide, it's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
Buddy, I've got just sprint. I'm that fast. I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
What's a Master-at-Arms? Are you a police officer in the Navy?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
So the fact that we're having this conversation means you failed, right?
I wasn't the one firing the howitzers. If you want to see how good I am at killing savages, I can show you. Or you can accept Mother Pearl's invitation. It's your choice.
Who's Mother Pearl?
As I said, she is our eldest. Mother Pearl has lived at Nellis from the start, and has the wisdom of her age. She said that this day would come, and that any savage to reach our gate should be brought to her.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close, and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
You mean you were expecting me? Like a prophecy or something?
Prophecy? Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hoped a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too.
How might it be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if we're gonna keep secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Alright, where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Hey.
Okay.
Hello.
Volare. Got any duck and cover books around here? Okay.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
Oh. Well, let's go, help.
Hey.
Oh, you.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
I'm told you have a bug problem?
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
Okay. I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Okay.
Hey.
Where's... It's probably one of these big hangars. Yeah. Just so you know, in real life, these doors are fucking scary as shit. Every time you go up to one, you never know if someone's gonna be opening on the other side. You feel like you're gonna lose an arm. I did once play chicken, putting my finger in the hinge. Nearly lost a finger that day.
Hey.
Hey, Jack.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
Looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
A personal matter, eh? Handsome guy like you, I bet there's a girl involved.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
So tell me about this dame.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
I'm just curious how you have the render distance to see Crimson Caravan from here. I could talk to her for you. What's she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing.
Believe me.
As in, I would thank you forever.
Okay. Loyal, you swimming there?
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Raquel said you were working on looking to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, And there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
Okay. Where should I look for spare parts?
Ha! If we had spare parts, do you think I'd be asking you to fix the damn things? That's rich. No, we ran out of spares a while back, and Jack and I have been doing our best to patch the arrays up as best we can. Sadly, we're at our wits' end. There have to be spare parts somewhere around the wasteland, but I just don't know where to direct you. You may have noticed we don't get out much.
Let's talk about something else.
All right, what's on your mind?
Krell said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Any signal over 2200 hertz at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Alright.
What is it, outsider?
Goodbye. Alright. Well,
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
him swimming in an airplane? Yeah, kind of, I guess. What are you talking about?
That loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Loyal's using his years of knowledge to help his tribe. I think that's a noble goal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
What's on your mind?
Old history, boss. After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick rider. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs.
Sorry, just sounds really low. Wasn't Mexico City basically an island in the Great War? I mean, I don't understand why it would be a target, but okay.
I don't think it was as hard hit as D.C. or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you.
Sounds pretty bad.
You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack, like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know? And wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed. For the first time since the bombs had fallen.
Wasn't it dangerous to be dressed so noticeably?
It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela.
What happened?
She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl.
That's terrible.
Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever.
So what did you do?
I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by, and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
Alright, well, thank you for letting me know about that. Okay. Where are we going? Scrap metal, love story, solar array. That's the array. Help the boomers. So is there... Who am I helping in here? Is there someone else left? He just needs help with the array. Okay. Okay, we could go to Helios 1 to get some spare parts, or we could try to just fix it on our own. Alright, repair 65. Reflector panels in this array are damaged. Salvage parts could be used to repair the array. Would you like to repair the array? 65 required, or use solar parts. Repair. Using your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean and rewire some degraded circuits you spotted. Array efficiency improved by 50%. Improved by 50%. Improved. And improved. Let's get a good photo of us here. Cool. And repaired. All of the broken solar arrays are repaired. Excellent. let's go get the generators working. Alright. We'll get to work. Veronica, I'm trying to do a cut. We'll get to work after this cut.